want to give special thanks to Ray, Matt, and all the staff at Racey's Harley Davidson for their amazing hospitality while I was there recording this episode. Racey's recently celebrated their 45th anniversary. Racey's is family owned and operated since its opening in 1981. Being a premier dealership, Racey's has all the gear and apparel you could want. And if you can get permission to go upstairs, go check out some of the cool motorcycle memorabilia and Americana. Racey's has received the Gold Premier Service Award several times, an award that goes out to the top servicing dealerships in the country. With a combined 300 years experience in just the service department, you can rest assured that your ride is in good hands. They service all makes and models, not just Harleys, and they even offer dyno services. If Harleys aren't your thing, then go a few steps out back and check out Racey's Extreme. Racey's Extremes carries everything from metric bikes, crotch rockets, to any dirt, snow, personal watercraft, or side-by-side you could want. Make Racey's in Lapeer a must-stop on your Michigan dealership list. They'll take good care of you. Tell them Riding with Brendan sent you. Now let's go on with Devin. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Another episode. I am in Lapeer at Racey's Harley Davidson today. I'm here with a special guest, Devin Smith, who I proudly sponsored this year in his racing career. So does Racey's as well. So This is a fitting place to bring you to do this interview. If you're in the market for Harley and you're in the Lapeer area, come see Racey's. If dirt and street and not Harley is your thing, Racey's Extreme in the back side of it has anything you need: side-by-sides, quads, I imagine watercraft and sled.
Yep.
Dirt bikes.
Just about anything.
Yeah, well, everything else. Everything else is over there. Harley's over here. So if you're in the Lapeer area, check it out. They have events all year. So, keep an eye on their Facebook, their FaceBase page, and all that fun stuff. So, Devin, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for letting me sponsor you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's been a lot of fun for us watching you already on your progress. Kind of early. Would you say it's early or late in the season? Because it depends on what season we're talking about, right?
Ice season just finished, so now it's going to be starting like the outdoor, road racing, dirt track, and all that will start in the next couple months.
Okay, so
kind of both.
yeah, it's never ends. It's a year-round sport.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Devin does ice racing, which is where I first saw him race, is at Flint Ice Races at the Dort Center. And then he does flat track dirt.
Yep.
And now this year, road racing.
Yep.
So he's the epitome. He does all the fun stuff I'd like to do, but I'm not spring chicken anymore. I don't have rubber bones. That'd take me 6 years to heal.
Hey, my boss still does it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's 64.
Yeah, well, he's probably skilled. I'm not. I'm kind of a hack. I just go out and just gun it and hope for the best. Either win or see God.
Yeah, pretty much. One way or the other.
So if you had a choice of what to do one year round, do you think you have a favorite one, or is it just
dirt bikes in general, honestly.
Yeah, I mean that's
as long as I'm riding them, because I'll have more fun practicing than I ever do racing, anyways.
I get that from my motocross days for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
So how did you get started riding, and then we'll get to what bikes you have in your stable.
So I started riding as a young kid, just around the house, around the farm, things like that, and like a little PW50.
Heck yeah.
And then once COVID hit, me and my brother, along with my mom and dad, decided to start trying out motocross. So we did that for a couple of years till COVID slowed down. Then I got the opportunity from, his name's Brad Niss, to ride flat track on one of his bikes. So I did that 2-3 times. Next thing you know, I got a flat track bike of my own. and then it's just progressed on from there.
Okay. So flat track, if you guys haven't seen the flat track racing, it's really freaking cool to watch. You don't think in your head, you're like, oh, that's not going to be that exciting, but it really is, especially the half-mile tracks.
Yeah, half miles will usually get up to about 90 miles an hour, give or take, and you don't have a front brake either, and you're inches away from the next person.
Literally, sliding
Yes.
sideways.
Yes.
And it's fun to walk around the pit area because you hear everybody step clank,
Yep.
step clank.
All the steel shoes.
One steel shoe, one not.
Yep.
So that's a lot of fun. I noticed that the first time I saw the flat track, I think I was in Lima, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was a new sound to me. I'm like checking it out. I talked to the guy. I'm like, oh, okay. The Honda factory boys are there, I think.
Yep. And I actually make steel shoes, too.
Do you? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. He does my trade. So tool making, machining,
Yep.
fabricating.
Pretty much anything metal and non, honestly.
Good, man. Make a suit of armor.
Yeah, we could.
Right. So how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Okay. Oh, boy. Racing gets dangerous when you're 21. It's the lifestyle. So you go across the country. You don't just race like local here in Michigan.
Nope. Usually I'll race Michigan. I'll do one race in Florida usually, and then a couple in Ohio, Indiana, and I did one in Illinois last year.
Okay.
So pretty much draw a line from Michigan to Florida. That's usually where I stay.
Okay.
And then now with the road racing this year, I'll be in the northeastern part of the U.S. racing.
Okay.
So
yeah,
Michigan over to the coast and then down a little bit. I
Yeah.
think to Kentucky's as far as south that series goes.
Okay, so it is a series. So how did you do this season in nice?
I ran, I think, 4 actual races. I got 1 win, and then I got a couple seconds, and I think a third. And then in the one of them that I did, it was just horrible. You could not see a thing. So
Oh boy.
I ended up like 9th, I think it was. I couldn't see 3 inches in front of me. It was so much fun, though.
Ninth is better than dead. Right?
Exactly.
Is the Flint race the only indoor one you do?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's the only indoor ice race that I do, which they do a series. I think it's called the Ice Championship Series or something like that.
Okay.
Like Henry Wiles and them run it too. A couple of the local kids will. They hop all around. Pretty much the same thing, northeastern part of the U.S.
Okay. Yeah, I talked to Henry in the pits when I was there.
Yep.
I think he's a good dude, hell of a guy.
Yep.
Hell of a rider.
Oh, yeah.
So, but you were impressive too, man. You guys are. I give credit to anybody, doing that because then, especially the ice rink, I know what it feels like to go into them boards hard.
Thankfully, I haven't got that one yet.
You're right on. Good. So, so you're kicking off. You went to Daytona,
Yep.
and how did you fare in Daytona?
Daytona, I was actually working. I didn't get to race.
Oh, okay. I
Yep.
thought you.
Nope. So I work for Productions Plus twice a year, which is a staffing agency that Harley Davidson uses.
Okay.
So I was there working bike week for Harley, but I did get to go watch all the races too.
Okay, they had the baggers down there, right?
Yep.
Yep. Right on.
Baggers, they had the Daytona 200, sprint cars, flat track, everything.
That's just fun.
If you can imagine it, it was there.
If it had wheels, you're racing it.
Pretty
huh?
much, yeah.
That's awesome. That's so much fun, though.
Oh, yeah,
to
it's
see.
great.
So, well, that's good. Well, I mean, did you go to Daytona to race?
I went to Callahan, Florida to race.
Okay.
So it's just barely into Florida, like 20 minutes away from the Georgia line.
That's not horrible.
It's about 45 minutes from Jacksonville, give or take.
Okay, so that's not horrible. It'll save
No.
you some time traveling.
Nope, not at all.
So what bikes you have in your stable? Let's
So for flat track, I got a 25 KTM 450.
Okay.
And then I just got a 2020 Husky 450 that I'm going to keep on motocross. And then I got a 2005 KX 125. I got a little pit bike, a KLX 140.
Heck yeah.
And then for street, just for playing around, I got an R6. And then for road racing, I have an R3. And then I'm also going to be riding some MZ660s. And then twin cylinder 200. And then possibly another Yamaha 450, which is still up in the air.
So aside from the obvious, so going back to the ice racing, aside from the obvious studded to the gills tires, what mods do you have to do to have the bike ice ready?
You could just throw some studded tires on a normal motocross bike and go.
They'll let you go?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you got to have fenders on there, and then now they require a kill switch too. So just a tether, just ties to you. If you get separated from the bike, it shuts it off completely.
Sure, like most quad guys know,
Yep.
So I had that on my quad. And
Yep,
it
it's
came in handy
it's
a couple
helpful.
times. Yeah, it definitely came in handy more than once.
Yep.
So how about for the flat track? 'Cause like you said, there's I think, in my opinion, from the outsider, I have no idea, is the handlebars and the front brakes gone.
The handlebars, honestly, I run the stock bars. A lot of people run the stock bars.
Okay.
It's more comfortable with the geometry of the bike depending on your height. And then you want to lower your suspension, get the bike sitting flat, which also lowers your center of gravity. And then instead of having a 21-inch wheel on the front, you drop it down to a 19-inch. And then on the rear, you can also put a wider wheel too. Some people do, some people don't. It just gives you better surface contact on the tire.
Sure, which equates to traction,
depending on the track.
Yeah.
Like Lima, you'd want a narrower tire
Gravel. More
mostly, depending how deep it is, because it dig in more.
So, yeah. So when is your first road race? If it hasn't happened already. Official. I mean, I'm sure.
I think the end of May, and that'll be at Grattan.
Okay.
Yep.
So imagine you go to Mid-Ohio, Grattan.
I'm not sure if Mid-Ohio is on my schedule this year, but they do race there, yeah.
Okay. So do you think you see a future in this, going pro, or?
We'll see how the season goes. Maybe.
Yeah? Doing well, I mean, you like it well enough. You have the support of your family, and that's important.
Yep.
So.
It also helps out my boss, too. He's actually the one supplying most of the road racing side of it, too. Because he has, like, the MZ660s and all those, and then he raced for years, too. So he already knows everything about that.
Give him a shout out, man. Who is it?
Tim Barker.
Tim Barker from?
He lives over just pretty much Lapeer, Davidson area.
Okay.
But we have a fab shop over in the Flint area, or Mount Morris.
Oh, right on. So I'm a GM in Flint, so.
Yep.
I know the area well, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah,
right? So,
depends on the day.
Yeah. So you live on a farm? Is that where you practice? I mean, where do you go run laps? And I mean, 'cause you have to do time trials and shit like that.
Yeah, I got a small moto track and a small flat track back at the house. We live on 100-some acres of family land, so it works out pretty well.
Perfect, man. I'm jealous. That would be great. I start my Harley, and my neighbors are like, "Call the cops."
Yep. Nope.
So, yeah.
You could light off Tanner right in our backyard, and everyone would just look out and be like, "Can I shoot too?"
Yeah. I got some too. Yeah, I get it.
Pretty much.
When I had my farm, it was the best life, man, for sure. So, give anybody looking to sponsor or get involved with racing. It's just fun for me to be part of it through him, living vicariously through him, keeping track of his stats and watching the races and stuff. It's been a ton of fun, and it's a whole nother aspect of riding. I get that most people go A to B and back to A when they ride, but racing's fun, man. It's in the flat track
great.
and the ice is a whole nother level. It's something that and the people in Flint, it's pretty full place when they.
Oh yeah,
going,
yeah. Flint's produced some of the fastest flat track riders that have ever touched a track, which is insane to think about.
Yeah.
A small little town like that produced some of the fastest people in the world.
Yeah. How many? Are you going to be in Ionia for flat track?
I will not.
Okay. I know that there's a flat track out there. It's the only other track that I know besides Lima, really.
Yeah.
But
Main one around here is Lucky Thumb, up in Defford.
That's in the Thumb, I'm guessing.
You know Marlette?
Yeah.
You know where Scott's Quick Stop is?
I do know where Scott's Quick Stop.
Okay, about about 10 minutes north of that. Then you hang a left.
So on your days off, if you have very many on the weekends off of racing, are you out riding trails and?
Usually, yeah. If it's warm out, I'm usually on a bike.
Yeah, right on, man. Me too.
Don't matter if it's a dirt bike or if it's a road bike.
Yep, I get it, man, for sure.
Yep.
Well, thanks for coming on. I wish you continued success, man. And hopefully, you go pro. I'm proud to be part of your sponsor. And if you need anything and you think you need something that we can get you to help you get along your season, by all means, reach out, and we'll be happy to find a way to get it to you. I mean, if we steal it from another racer.
There's always ways.
Yeah, while we're there. But just kidding. But, yeah, we'd love to have you, help you out any way we can, man.
Yeah, of course.
So appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on, talking some racing. And, yeah, hopefully, man, we'll have a track day. I'll bring a bunch of people out and...
we'll definitely have a track day.
Yeah, it'll be a good time, man. I know some people with that. So thanks again, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll see you on the road.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
See you.